So I was born in Leeds General Infirmary, but I grew up around the Morley and Driglinton area. So bit of rough and ready for you.
Jesus.
It's all right, Morley.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've heard that house prices have dropped around that area recently. It's struggling a bit.
It's all down to me.
Yes, you win.
That's it. I'm not selling houses.
As soon as a sign goes up with Dan Pearce on the sign, and then it's just a recipe for disaster.
I keep pushing him to give me my own cartoon face.
You've got a cartoon face?
I have, indeed.
Yeah.
So it's a toss-up between Gary Speed, because that were my type of era. So obviously I was born 85, so when I started to like football, we were sort of 92, 93 sort of thing. Leeds had just won the title. Gary Speed was probably my hero at that time. However, there's also a place in my heart for Mark Viduka as well, because obviously when we were in the Champions League and you were absolutely tearing it up in the Premier League as well, it was just there was nobody like him. Such a big lad, such good feet, and could knew where the back of the net was as well. Brilliant.
We were talking about on the BBC recently, weren't they? Like, have you been catching the match of the day things on a Saturday?
Say that again, sorry.
Have you seen the match of the day things on a Saturday night?
No.
All right, well, good. Yeah, worth that. But they and I think it's recognised that he was a good player. But just your most exciting player was like a defensive midfielder. You can't have someone with a bit more flair.
To be fair, well, obviously Gary Speed was just it was the sort of player I wanted to be. Like, just fucking physical, fit, strong.
You don't got good goals. You just wanted to run around a lot.
Yeah. Favourite Monday night football moment. So there's obviously been quite a few bust ups and what have you. However, the funniest thing I've ever seen was Bass. He tried to do one of those little Ronaldo cutbacks, stood on the ball, and all 6'3" of him ended up hitting his head on the floor. Didn't know where the fuck he was. Didn't know who the hell he was. He was asking questions like, "Is this my Louis Vuitton wallet?" And
while he was playing.
Say again.
Well, he was doing that while he was playing then?
No, afterwards, because everyone had to go sit down afterwards. Anyway, he ended up spending night in hospital and never played again.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that's a good 10 years ago, is that? Because obviously Monday Night Football has been going since about 2008, 2009. So,
did you play when it first started? Because when I started, you didn't play, but then you came back.
Yeah. So basically, I initially started it up with a five-a-side team. We then just decided to have a kick around. I ended up starting playing on the same night on a Monday night and training and stuff like that. Got a lot of abuse from the dictator, as you can well imagine. And then obviously Craig organised it at that point, and then Craig stepped back, and then the dictator took over, and things became a lot more organised. So I thought about this, and I'm thinking, Fury, the life and times of an angry overweight footballer.
Okay. Yeah. What led you to that conclusion?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I'm one of the most calm Dalai Lama type footballers that you can find, aren't you? Obviously not overweight as well. So yeah.
Yes, you're a picture of serenity.
Yeah, it's pretty much describing myself with that title. So.
Well, you are, yeah. So what I did is asked a few other people to see if they could come up with any that you might appreciate, and obviously they were all really nice about you.
I'm sure.
So I had one of them was fighting the flab, my incredible unsuccessful weight loss journey. Flab the furious, absolutely seething, the anger and the shame. Holmes under the ham and meatball marinara subway. The incredible sulk. And let's see where the other ones have gone to. There was a lot of brutal ones from Dan you might have.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah. Oh, my God, these are awful. I mean, the nice ones, takeaways of Morley, Confessions of a Snivelling Worm, Death is Coming, Why Wait, Eat Yourself Ugly. can't even say that one. Yeah, so that was it. Yeah,
It'd have to be a rat, wouldn't it?
goes without saying.
Nah, I'm joking. So probably to be the king of the jungle, the lion.
You ever see any lions in jungles?
No, but known as the king of the jungle. I've never seen any lions.
No.
You've seen any lions?
I've seen him in a zoo. Yeah. So you go for the lion. What attributes have you got that make you think that you could be a lion?
Just because I'm an angry man, I'm just majestic.
What, you can have a team of women around you.
Yeah, absolutely, a pride.
I
call it.
The pride. I think he'd be one of those nomads that gets cast out for treating the women badly. But when the other lion shows up, the big boy in town, and has a fight with you, and you just be like, "Oh, yeah, I'll fight him," and all the women would think, "Oh, fuck this guy, he's useless," and then you get cast out, and then you have to wander around for years and years, lonely, not getting any.
It's got to be you, Aron. It's got to be you.
Yeah. Well, that's not creepy at all.
Well, the question's a bit fucking creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. Isn't it? I mean, if you just like to tell me why I'm so great, that'd be really nice.
Hey, you were just a lovely lad, to be fair. All of them, everybody. There's not really, even when I have problems with Dan and we have our set twos, he's still a mate. And Monday Night Football's turned into just a bunch of really, really good lads. Some good footballers, some not so good footballers, but some really, really good characters there. And I can't really fault anybody now. You know.
What's been your favourite aggro that you've had?
Oh, me and Dan have always had aggro. Me and Matt had a couple of little set twos from time to time. There's been too many to mention, to be honest with you. But I'm less inclined to argue these days and fight and push around, because it's just like I've probably chilled out a little bit more than I used to be. I used to be awful at competitive games. I think you've played with me a few times.
Well, yeah. Well, Hirsty, what you on about? We won trophies.
Yes, we did.
So,
6-a-side prem.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I'm a league winner.
Indeed.
Yeah. So the one you had with Matt was good. I mean, the ones with Dan, they're great.
He knows how to push me buttons. That's the thing, innit? I mean, he's a good lad. He's my mate, but it's just he knows how to push people's buttons. Like oh yeah. Anyway, it's probably increasing by the year as my car gets older. I've just had to spend 600 quid on a new turbo in November, so this last year has been about 4 or 5 times, including services and MOTs. So,
how many times have you crashed into parked cars?
Crashed into parked cars? Just crashed into parked cars once, but I wrote the BMW off. Favorite thing was somebody I posted it on Facebook, like rookie mistake. Obviously, it's fucking hell. But crashed my car. Somebody says, "Oh, is there any way you can't claim liability?" Well, no. The guy's car were in bed. The guy whose car it was in bed at the time. It's just no way I can do it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So crashing your car on an empty street into a parked car is some kind of special.
Yeah.
You've got to be a particular kind of retard to do.
I went full retard. I did go full retard.
Yeah. And then you've had your car broken into. I think you got your stereo pinched.
Yeah. Got it nicked. Yeah, that was in Halifax. Stereo sat nav at the time. Yeah. Another special.
How long after you passed your test was it until you ended up back on the bus?
To be fair, I'll tell you, after 6 days of getting my car, I actually reversed into somebody else's car because I didn't make sure that there were any tail lights on it. None of the tail lights were working. So my late grandfather's Rover, so it was a Rover 45. It was old as you can imagine, and none of the tail lights worked. So I was like, fucking hell. So I was reversing down this thin street, got to the bottom thinking, yes, done it. Right, 10 o'clock at night, and I reversed into a black car because obviously I didn't fucking see it, did I?
Did you complain?
Eh?
Did you complain about it?
Yeah. Well, this 70-year-old bird across the road from me, it's a bit harsh, really. So, hey ho, that's life, innit?
It is. It is, yeah.
It's life for me anyway. Vintage jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Okay. So obviously I mentioned I've obviously spoke to you about this previously, but I'm not going for a keeper this time like Dan. I'm going to maximise the amount of outfield because we can all take a turning goal, can't we?
We can.
Anyway, let's start off. So Dan mentioned him. There's a lad called Daz Ibbard. You might have played with him once or twice playing for me. But he was ridiculous. One of the original lads who came down on a Monday night. I think just speed, pace of him. And he runs marathons in under 3 hours now. He don't play football anymore, but the guy's absolutely ridiculous. So fit, so fast. Knew where back at net was. So he'd have to be my first pick. Bit of one you probably won't remember, but like I say, very, very good footballer. Next one, Sharky. Absolutely brilliant. Strong. Really good with the ball, and obviously you've seen him shoot. You've just got no chance in goal. So really good footballer, really good. Then obviously we've got Matt H, the Rodley Iniesta. He's just really good on the ball. He's so composed. His passing, his ability to turn, just turns on a sixpence. Just very good footballer. Like I say, just. Yeah, such composure, and he brings others into the game as well.
Yeah.
Ed, I'd say, fitness, can run with the ball, pass the ball, and obviously again he knows where back at net is. Yeah. I'd say the next one, Putin. Now it's a bit of a weird one because sometimes he can be amazing, and then sometimes he can come up with really bad mistakes. So, but you can always tell when someone's played at a reasonably good level before because the touch and the ability to go past players. It's like I say, he's got a really good turn of pace, and when you're defending against him, he's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, he's obviously a really good footballer. So
I agree. Yeah.
I've not mentioned OB yet. I think I'd have OB in there because for some reason you just can't get the fucking ball off of him. You just can't get the ball off of him. He just seems to stick to his feet. He was a very good footballer. Yeah. And then I'd probably say Matt Wilson.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. Matt's a very good footballer. Can score a few thunder bastards as well. To be fair, didn't pick myself, obviously.
Yeah.
5 years ago, 2.5 stone. Maybe sneaking in.
Who would you drop out to put yourself in?
Say that again, sorry.
Who would you drop out to put yourself in?
Possibly Matt Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
That'd be a change in formation and style, obviously, because you're very different players.
To be fair, the players I've picked are all quite attack-minded. So
Putin's a defender. And Ed's a lot of ground.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
I'd just still be Matt Wilson, I reckon. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I love you, yeah.
For me, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, man.
Oh, fair enough.
That's it then. Yeah. So all done. That's your. I think it's a good side, that, to be honest. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not that different. It's not that different from Dan's, is it? You've just got Putin and Daz instead of Longley and somebody else. So I can't remember.
I think the standout players are gonna be quite consistent throughout all of these. To be fair, whenever you ask somebody the question, you're always gonna have Sharky in there. You're always gonna have Matt H in there, definitely. So, and the rest will follow a pattern, I reckon. So,
I think it tells the tale that when you see the picks going, it's usually roughly the same sort of people at the top because they're the ones that win you the game.
Well, the fact is, it's like we talk about Sharky. I mean, Dan mentioned it last time. I mean, he always looked like he has another gear to go into. So whenever he's losing a game, he can always pick it up. He's always got somewhat up his sleeve, and it's like he's gone in from second into third and still got a few gears to go into, really. So, and the fact that he went unbeaten. What did he go unbeaten for one season?
Every game. So yeah,
Winning Dan the title.
yeah, me.
Um,
Right, yeah, that's about it then. I think 20 minutes we're in, so I think with a bit of editing, that should knock us down to 15.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm
All
sure you
right.
should have some good fun with that, aren't you?
Yeah. Get Princess to. I'll leave it to Princess to do bits and bats, and then we've got some ideas, and then yeah, it should be all right, mate.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. Well, good to speak to you anyway, mate. Take care of
Mate,
yourself.
I'll see you Wednesday anyway.
Yeah, take care.
All right, mate.
All right.
Bye bye.